All right, y'all. So we're doing part 2 of our crossover episode. The people loved it, so we had to bring it back. So I guess I'll start this off right. Welcome to I can't even talk. Welcome to Sistas podcast. I'm your girl LaTrease,
I'm Future. This is my husband.
Michael.
and this is my husband.
Nick.
I don't know why they got to be so difficult.
Right. They hate to say their names. That's insane.
It's crazy. So this is a crossover with Soul Sisters and a perspective.
Yes.
And we are tapping into the perspective of married couples. And some of these questions are from single people. So they want y'all to tap back into when y'all were single. So we're just going to go ahead.
Nope.
No?
Right.
Just listen to the
starting
question
shit.
before you.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
listen.
safe
No.
space.
Trying to
Like,
start some
listen
shit.
to the
ain't
question.
nobody gonna start nothing. It's a safe space. Like,
Lordy
come on.
Jesus. Okay, so
damn
I don't
the
even
men,
remember.
Yeah, I
the-
remember.
you don't remember it?
I don't
Y'all
either.
are so irritating.
Yeah, I hope I got some memory medicine.
Okay, so we're going to put y'all in the hot seat because y'all just doing the most. Okay, so some of the questions that they want to know is why is it so hard for men to commit?
You gonna get right to it, huh?
I don't know.
Man,
the
you
answer
could
to
have
that
warmed
because
up a little
I'ma
bit.
tell you-
No,
Let us
y'all don't like
loosen-
to warm people
let's-
up.
Let us loosen
Y'all
up.
y'all just
No,
like
that's
to
a
get
good
right,
question.
get right to it. That's
Let's
what
do
we gonna-
let's do what they don't want women to do. Give our perspective, and then they'll give their
I ain't
perspective.
gonna say nothing. This is her show. Y'all show.
Hey,
Y'all got
Well,
it.
I want.
you
I
said
do-
why?
Why it's so hard for men to commit? And the crazy part is, it was a man that asked this question.
The Simpsons.
Why is it so hard for men to commit?
Yeah,
Okay, why would it be hard? Why would a man ask why would another man be hard?
Because
This was a question that they came up with. Don't ask me about your species.
I would say because we are giving up a lot to have somebody come into our space, and
Good
I say
answer.
that as we are.
We have to let them talk.
See, that's why I'm not saying.
I
Never
ain't saying
mind.
nothing,
I see
I'm
you looking
listening.
all crazy like, wow.
That's a question later too. But go ahead. No, I'm listening. We're listening.
I'll just say we give up a lot to commit to this thing called marriage. Like, this is not nothing I don't think we take lightly. And we like, God dang, we got to give up our peace and quiet because I done fell in love with this woman. Now I got to give up all this because I'm going to be with this, because I need to be with this woman. And so it's a lot to give up to. So you want to make sure, or they want to make sure that they are getting the right one and it's worth giving up what they gonna give up.
Great answer. I agree.
Okay. Well, this, like we said, this is a safe space. I want the guys to feel comfortable answering truthfully.
And obviously I
so
don't.
we cannot make facial expressions.
Okay.
Okay.
The viewers know that. They already know. 'Cause
Okay. All right. This is another hot seat question. Why date a woman for years and not marry her?
That's a good question.
I wouldn't. So I wouldn't.
That's a good question. And I believe when
That
Nick
ain't
says
player.
that he would.
It's not player. I wouldn't do that.
Because there's a lot
I'm
of
not
men
gonna have
that
your
have
mind. If I
been,
don't intend on being with you, I'm not finna be with you.
been with
At
people
all.
like 7+
If I don't plan on
years.
being with you, I'm not even finna be with you.
So
Like,
how
I'm not
long?
finna like, in the future, like, no. Right now, if you're not performing up to par, I'm like, maybe she'll be. Nah.
But you know how you get in a relationship with somebody and you may see something, like you may see a future, but sometimes you break up,
That's
people
not-
change.
I know that,
I
but
think
with
there's a
most, I
difference.
think with men, like, I ain't gonna say with me, I'm gauging how you are. But this is like, I might hope something might change, but I'm already agreeing to who you are.
But what if that person changes? So
That's cool. Like, if it does, especially if it's in a positive aspect, but I'm in the reality of who you are. I'm not, if you don't do certain things, I'm not going to assume that you're going to start to do those things
Right.
when you get married.
I think people
You didn't do that in the beginning. It'd be nice if she did, but she never did that.
get
Right.
comfortable too. Like, I think there's a difference in, like, I don't know, like, is there a difference in convenience and like comfort versus like commitment? Like,
I think it's a difference in like comfort. There is a difference between comfort and commitment because a person will be with another person because they are comfortable and not be fully committed. And we all know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't even mean like somebody is cheating. It's just you're not prioritizing the other person's needs because you're not fully committed to that relationship. So I think it's a difference. But I goes beyond like, well, why do men date women for years and they don't plan to commit? It's the same thing. Like, it's people in marriages who know that the marriage is dead, and it's that comfort aspect. So that's another question. Well, I guess I can ask my soul sister. Why do you think people stay in relationships in general, whether it's a just committed relationship or a marriage, like boyfriend and girlfriend or a marriage? If you don't really see a future, because you can be married and see like, we are not aligned anymore. And we talk to other married people. People cross our paths all the time, especially with us being in real estate. And
Our clients.
Yeah, and they'll still stay.
So I think that comfort and convenience is huge, and the fear of the unknown.
I think
Like,
it's that.
The fear of the unknown. I mean, you even watching the news now, like how many times you see men killing their kids and the wife, and you know what I'm saying? It's just like people present these representatives, and then you don't know what to expect. Like,
Right.
Then you got to start all over again. Like, I talked to somebody today, and they was just like, I don't want to ask people what's their favorite color. Like, people don't want to start all over again. Like, you choose like the evil that you know. Like, and I should say evil, but like somebody that you understand. Like, I know. You know, everybody's gonna have their flaws.
Yeah.
But if you can deal with that flaw.
The thing, and another thing too is when you said them wedding vows, you said a lot of stuff, and one of the things you said was through better or worse. You know, and I think that shouldn't be taken lightly. You know what I mean? It's literally through better or worse. You know what I mean? And you know,
do people really realize what that means though? Like when they take that vow, like when they. Like, if you aren't super religious,
that people fully understands what that means.
Because our divorce rate is
I don't think that
crazy.
people fully understand what that means, but I also think that when we say for better or for worse, I mean, how bad do we gotta let it get?
well, how many times did God and Jesus, you know, had to do? Jesus died on the cross for our sins. You know what I mean? So it's like
Jesus is the only perfect being that has walked this earth.
But you made these vows. You made these vows in front of the good Lord, and this is what you said you was gonna do.
That's
I mean,
honorable.
yeah, I hear what he's saying, but you got to protect your peace too. You can't let somebody drive you crazy.
Yeah. So another thing too that I hear some couples say, especially like older couples, is like you got less years ahead of you than you have behind you.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
So it's just like, do you want to spend what you have left with the person?
Being unhappy if you're not happy with that person. That sounds scary to me.
Figure it out.
So, okay, another question. Can people bring the spice back? Like the people that have issues or
I think that
are miserable. Like I'm talking about the people that we talk to that are miserable, not us. Like people that are like absolutely miserable in a relationship. Is it possible to recover from that?
Yes, but a lot of times people do not recover in relationships, in my opinion, because I call it playing tug of war. When if me and Michael are having an issue and he has his perspective and I have my perspective, and instead of us trying to find some middle ground, we're always playing tug of war. Like you conform first and then show me something, and then I'll show you something, and he feels the same way. I've experienced that in a past relationship, and that's when I knew the relationship was over. And I think that people don't really look at that full picture. Once you start playing tug of war with somebody where it's like, you know, Nick, you show me something. LaTrease, you show me something before, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be some progress made. It's going to be a problem.
So you're talking about like tit for tat?
Yeah, it's just not so much a tit for tat, just like I'm not bending. I guess that could be tit for tat, but it's really like I'm not bending until you bend. Like even with a friendship, we can do it. If it's like, okay, we're going to shoot this podcast and you're always late, so I start being late. And it's like, well, once you start being on time, I'll show up on time. And you like, well, once you start showing, like, you're not going to get nowhere with that. And I see people in relationships, and that's like the dynamic where it's just, no, they're not trying to resolve the issue. It's just tug of war. Everybody wants to be right.
Okay, so, okay, this is for everybody or anybody that wants to answer this. Why do some people struggle with accepting the word no? And this is just us tapping into like boundaries or rejection.
What? Why? Well, like my
Why?
wife.
Just
Why?
probably somebody just probably used to getting their way.
Like,
Yeah.
Like you
Somebody
talking
just
about
used to
in a
getting their way,
relationship?
and
or just period.
yeah, or just used to getting their way. Somebody's used to getting their way. It can be within a friendship. Like I know I can get her to come over. I'm lonely. I know I can get her to come over here and drink this bottle of wine with me, even though I know she got to work in the morning. Because I know, like, and she say no, and you know what I mean? Like, you just used to saying, you used to getting your way. Like,
Yeah,
getting
because I'm
people to go
thinking,
your
like,
way.
why
You know
would
what
somebody,
I'm
why
saying?
you want to tell me no?
Right.
That's his, and that's how she feel for real.
Yeah, like,
If
why you telling
if
me
I
no?
tell Future no, she might call the police. She might call the police.
Why are you telling me no?
It's like
'Cause why would you say no?
That's crazy. Like, do you not like me anymore? Like, why are you saying no?
So
Just
it's
because no. Like, that's all.
no, don't
But
tell
why
us.
are you saying
That don't mean he don't
Why
like you
would
no
you say
more.
that
He
to
just
me?
can't do it right now. I had to tell her no on the way up here. Like, no, I can't pick up no burger, and I got to be here on time.
Like, why are you telling me no?
But see, I was just like, okay.
I know, because I was like, there was no way. I was like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Future
So-
gonna be like that side eye.
I'm looking around now. Like, why are you saying no?
And she ain't playing either. She really confused.
We
like,
do
why?
want what we want, but I think everybody wants what they want when they want
Yes,
it. I think
yes.
everybody does. If they are real and honest with themselves, I think that that's just the reality. Like, if you ask me to do something, you don't want me to be like, yeah, I got you. I'll get to it tomorrow.
Right.
Like, you want me to do it right then and there.
Question. How many, like, on an average, throughout a day span, how many times do you ask her for something? Anything? Throughout the 24 hours? You would say on average. Baby, pass me that water. Pass anything. Like, real think about it.
Maybe once
Maybe.
a week.
Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure. How many times during the day, on the average, would you say, Mike, can you?
I'm going to be real, though. Like, y'all
I'm
know.
not asking you to lie.
Me and Michael, our dynamic is a little bit different. So me and Michael sometimes don't see each other all day long. So it's not like a traditional situation. Am I lying about that? It's not like a traditional situation where we are around each other a lot of time.
Okay.
But when
But
I'm
during-
around,
in the
but when I'm around, I do say, like, can you hand me this or can
Yeah, because
you?
we're not talking about that specific
Yeah, can
dynamic.
you-
I'm talking about when y'all
We are
within the
around each
confines
other.
of each other.
Because I don't
And
want
a
nobody
long
thinking I'm
periods of
always
time.
bothering him because I'm not
I
always
didn't
around.
say that.
to
It was just
bother
a
him.
question. I didn't
So
even.
what do you think our numbers are?
1 or none, and 10.
10 to 1 hour.
10 to no 10. Her base is 10. I've counted.
But I'm asking for water. I don't
I
ask
just
for
asked a
nothing
que- I didn't say it was
crazy.
nothing wrong with it. It was a question. You do what you want with it. I didn't say.
Anywho, is persistence attractive or disrespectful?
Her?
It depends. We all know it depends if persistence
persistent
is
right.
disrespectful or attractive. If you're attracted to the person, it's attractive. It's an expectation. But if you are not attracted to that person, it is extremely disrespectful. Leave me alone.
That's the way the rule goes.
Everybody know that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so, this is another question. Why don't men know how to plan dates anymore?
Because it's always gonna be something wrong. It's not gonna be that you should have chose here.
Is that the truth, Michael?
You should have
With me and
chose
you,
it.
with our dates?
What?
Or are you just talking about men in general?
Wait, see, this is why I'm not.
No, I'm asking you a question.
I don't feel safe right now. I don't feel safe. I don't feel.
I have heard
You talking
that
about
being
generally.
said a lot. So,
But
You heard
Michael,
me say what?
Michael planned good dates though.
I have planned some great
Michael
dates.
has planned some of the best dates I've ever been on. So that's
but
why I looked over at him
can't
like
attest
that.
to what he's saying though.
Yeah.
Like, you be around your girlfriends and like, why did he do this? Why did he do that? Why he didn't do this? Why he didn't do
You
that?
heard that before.
Yeah,
So-
from other women. But I don't know. Michael plans good dates. Like when he plan a date, it's good. And he listen. Like Michael playing good dates. I'm not gonna be fake. From the time we started dating, Michael playing good dates.
That man said he don't feel safe, Future. What do you be doing?
Be quiet, Michael.
Okay. All right. So this is something, I don't know if we tapped into this on the last episode or not, but accountability. Do you think that women are accountable, Michael?
Do I think women are
Are
accountable?
Yeah.
Accountable for what?
Their actions or
Do
behaviors.
we take accountability?
Do we take accountability? Shut up, Nick. I
I
already know
would
what you're going to
say-
say.
I would say with Future and
I don't feel like anything he's saying is honest.
No, I think I
Got a
think
gun
Future
on
and
him
I,
under the table.
I think we both have gotten better at taking accountability.
With some
for
help
what-
of a therapist, a great therapist.
Yeah. Because usually it'd be like, for me, even me taking accountability, I'm like, I'm not apologizing. I'm not, nope, I'm right. Now I'll just be like, sometimes even if I feel like I'm right, it just be like, I apologize for the way I handled the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take accountability for that. I think we both, I think we do. We both take accountability.
You might as well, because what you gonna just be beefing? Just take the accountability.
Mm-hmm.
We was mad at each other this morning.
Yeah.
We was going back and forth. Finally, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that.
We take accountability so much sometimes when I'm like, sorry about that. See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't really care. You're not really sorry. And I'm just like, I literally said I'm sorry about
Because
that.
sometimes Future will say sorry and just be like, she just trying to just not beef. You know what I mean?
Oh, so she be being a nigga.
Yeah.
Because that's what niggas do.
She
The
be-
men, or I should say niggas. I should say men. Sometimes you be like, you know what, baby, you right.
Yeah,
Like,
she
nigga
just
don't
say
think
sorry
that.
just because she don't want to beef, or we about to go somewhere and she
I don't
don't
like.
want to
I don't. As tough as I am, I don't like confrontation. Like, I'm not a confrontational woman. You my friend. I don't like confrontation. Like, let's have a conversation. Let's figure out what's going on and let's move on.
Yeah.
That's just my personality.
I don't really like drama or arguing. Or
Yeah.
any of that. Nick, what you got to say?
Do
About-
LaTrease take accountability?
She all right. She cool. She a scale from 1 to 10. I give her like a 7.
I give her like a
I give her like a
6.5.
7.5. I give her like a 7.
Yeah,
7.
because she gonna take accountability, but she gonna tell you why still it wasn't what you thought it was every single time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I accept
So
that.
you'll take that C.
I take accountability for that. I agree.
That's a good number.
I
But
think
women, you said the question was women, right? And then no, generally no. Of course.
So
Hell
like
no.
you
Let's get
talking
that
about
clear.
you
No.
talking about just women in general.
And I
they
don't give a
take
fuck about the scenario. I don't give a fuck about if it's a relationship. I don't give a fuck if it's their friendship amongst their friends. They be shitty to their friends.
They do be
All that shit. So
They do be bad with their friends.
Like for real. So
terrible
as
friends.
a general, no. But
I would agree.
as this
Terrible
married man right here,
friends.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
I give myself like a 8.9, 9.1. I'm gonna apologize, motherfucker. And I just don't like to argue too. So I'm both sides. I don't mean it, and I just won't want to talk to you no more. So I'm apologizing just so we can stop talking because I know I'm not gonna leave you. And
Do you
I
give him
feel
an
like you can
8.1?
leave me. Huh?
For taking accountability?
that might be a fair number.
Dang, that's good.
Nick
That's
has
good,
gotten
'cause-
so like.
What do you think my number is? I done gave you all types of kudos, and now you trying to
Hey,
say,
yo, sip tea, sip
hold
the
on.
water.
What do you think my number is?
For taking accountability?
Yeah, I don't take accountability.
Don't think about one aspect. Think about overall.
I'm thinking.
She said you do good. She said y'all both do good.
I think she was talking more about her than me. She's something
No,
else.
Nick has like one thing I will say I love about our relationship, like because y'all get on me about these storybook texts or whatever. But I am the type of person like I don't really hold on to feelings or emotions. I don't hold grudges. So if there's
Yeah, I don't
something on
either.
me, on my heart or on my mind, like I'm just gonna let it go. And whether you like it or not, I'm sorry, but that's just I'm going to express. So with Nick, like if I send him a message, write him a letter, or just tell him how I feel, Nick will take the time to go like line by line and address it. Whereas before he'd just be like,
storybooks?
Yeah.
A real man, because that's crazy.
But in the past, it would just be like whatever, or just dismissive, or just like walk away.
She earned that.
And now he is
I
like,
didn't used to pay
let's talk
attention to
about
that,
this.
But she earned my attention
Yeah.
on that level. Like at first you like, man, come on. Like, we've been dating 2 weeks. Don't send me this.
Now I wasn't doing
But
that.
not 2 years. It's like, okay, all right. I think I may need to read this script, this manuscript she done written.
Okay, so do women actually create safe spaces for men?
No.
Generally, no. No.
And this is for the masses. I know y'all have safe spaces, so I'm not worried
And
about that. No.
I don't even think a lot of them know that it's their fault. So I'm not going to just shit on women. I don't think they know it's just their fault. I don't even think they're aware of the energy that some of them put out that don't allow them to receive it or want to tell them some shit.
Because really,
They be thinking they killing the game. Like, I'm a good partner.
like,
But you gotta
and they don't be
explain
knowing.
if you
And
don't.
some people do it on purpose. Like, they get off on you not being able to be the guy that you want to be. But some people just don't know.
like I feel like it's levels to it. Like if we in the relationship and we get to a space where I'm like willing to share for a dude, it's like a delicate flower because we don't like sharing our feelings. We don't like talking about our emotions and things like that. And if I do share and you poop on it,
Yeah.
I'm turned off.
Basically,
then. Like
saying,
it's
like,
off
if
now.
you
I will
use that in any way
I will
against
never
you.
Against
it
me
will
or bring it up
yeah,
about, yeah.
I will hardly ever share my feelings with you again because I tried to, have that, that safe space where I feel like I was comfortable enough to share with you and you just dismissed it. That now I'm locked.
And I've had like Masonic brothers and just frat brothers and stuff like that I've had conversations with. And I'm like, why you be lying to this girl? And that's why. Like it's just like I tried to tell the truth before and they took it and
can't
throw
handle
it
it.
in my face, or they made me feel bad for saying how I really feel. So it's like, nah, I can't even tell you, the truth, or I can't be honest with you. So I'm just like, I try to keep it a safe space for Nick. Like, yeah, it's things that he tells me that I might not necessarily like, but I don't want it to be like I'm judging and ridiculing you, so now you don't want to tell me the truth.
Right.
So it's just kind of like, it is what it is. Like, that's your truth. That's how you feel. Sometimes you just got to eat it, even if we don't necessarily agree or see things the same way. So
I think Future and I do a good job of saying, whatever we talking about, we can be going back and forth and just be like, you know what, let's agree to disagree.
Yeah,
You know what I
sometimes we'll agree to disagree. Sometimes we have a conversation and we don't really find some resolve, but it's not no smoke. It's just this is where it's at. And I think that with the people that's single, or even though we haven't been married 20, 30 years, but newly in relationships, a lot of it comes with just maturity and just getting older and just getting more mature because
About what's really important.
about what's really important, because there was a time where it was just like, I'm right, and it's just
This
like,
shit ain't gonna matter in 15 minutes.
it's not gonna matter in 15
You're not
minutes.
even gonna remember y'all even talked about that shit.
And it's okay for somebody to tell you something that may sting a little bit.
Yeah.
Take it and see like if there's some truth there, because even if you don't feel like it's the whole truth, it's probably some truth there where you can try to be a better person.
And I think I like with us, like Future, like she'll have her or tell me something, and I'll be like,
Yeah, I'm very vocal. I do not
I'm
believe
like,
in suffering in
you know what I
silence.
mean? I'm on fire now, and so I got to be like, you know what? I receive it. I hear you. I need to take a couple days to kind of break this all down and kind of figure things out in my mind, because some of our biggest arguments when we do have them is because she talked better than me. She talked faster. She talked better. She already got stuff. I'm thinking about this the next day, and I was like, "Oh, I should have said this. This would have been a good one." So now, like I say, as we mature, as we get older, I can take the time and be like, take a breath. Okay, let me break this down and see what she's actually talking about, and then come back with her later and be like, okay, I see what you're saying here. I don't agree with this here. You know what I mean? And break it down that way. It's just good. Like, it take two to argue. So if one person, usually is for us guys, I think, like, just take a step back and be like, you don't have to talk about it right then. Kind of break it down in your mind and talk about it later.
But what about, I remember having a conversation and it was just like, I don't like, it gotta be like some like compromise on having a conversation, because dealing with people and just having conversations, and even with you, Michael, it gets frustrating sometimes. I don't want to schedule an argument or a disagreement or wait to have a conversation when I'm feeling some type of way about something. It's like, I understand that you have to be respectful and give people the time and space that they need to process whatever you two are discussing. But at the same time, it's like, let's have this conversation now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool. You can have it now. But I need that time to break it down in my mind. That's what our therapist said. Give Michael some time. He needs some time to break it. You can't make him talk right then. You shouldn't make a dude talk because then he on the defense then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you spitting out stuff and he just taking all them shots. It's like, all right, now I'm on defense. Now I'm just trying to defend myself.
So what do y'all do in that downtime while y'all still waiting to have that conversation? Like, while the conversation
I done already
lasts?
gave all my key points. I'm waiting for him to come back and tell me, how he feel about the situation. And a lot of times when me and Michael have a conversation, sometimes we don't even have a follow-up. It'll just be a change in behavior. So it's like this, and that. This is what I need, and I'll just see the shift, and I'll just see the change in behavior.
Okay. This for the guys. What makes a man feel emotionally safe? Like, when do you get to that point where you feel like you can let that guard down?
I don't think we ever fully do. I just think you get more and more of it. I don't know. That's personal opinion, though. I don't know. I just think you get different.
I don't know. I think it takes time.
You're
and
like
then,
the house,
yeah.
right? And it's like you just get let in more and more rooms, like
Right.
more and more important
Yeah,
rooms. Like,
yeah.
oh, you've been with me this long, but you ain't been with me through the death of my parents yet. You done been through me, but you ain't been with me through. You know what I'm saying? So you're just kind of going through. That's what a relationship and marriage is. You know what I'm saying? You're just going through different rooms with each other of things I never experienced. So you don't really know. But
And I think it like for us, it started with me sharing with Future like stuff that happened when I was overseas. I was like, all right, let me give her a chunk of this and see how she take that. And if she would have said, you soft, back this
Yeah,
way.
I'm not that type of
You know
person.
what I mean?
I'm a compassionate.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So let me just give you a little bit at a time to see, and see how you receive it and see how you take it. And if I'm
I'm gonna give you a hug and rub your
if you
back.
cool,
Can't believe that did
then
this to this baby.
if you cool, then I'd be like, okay, I feel like she, that's all right. But I think we always a little weary because we don't like talking about our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. I don't like it now. It's just like, I don't want to say this, but I'm feeling it. So, but all right,
I feel you.
I feel like, and it's just
Yeah,
like,
and then, but the
it's just-
cool, that's how you feel on the inside. When
Yeah.
you, like as a man, like you start letting out that stuff. It's like you just like you know what I'm saying? You just walk
like a little kid.
Yeah,
like,
because that's the vulnerable side of the man, like the other stuff that we not finna show nobody else in the world.
nobody else get to see that.
Like,
Nobody
look,
else.
man, like I need this light on in the basement, whatever the case may be. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Not me, but it be shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it be
Yeah.
something that and he ain't let that out to nobody. None of his homeboys know this.
Nobody
none of that.
know.
And then you fall out and you be like,
Yeah,
"Y'all
that's
know
why
this
you like
nigga
that
need the
damn
light on in the
with your scary ass.
Then he's so tough. No, he be sending you to the stove.
That nigga
But
sleep with a
he
nightlight.
need a nightlight. And then we never look at you the same.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
you share something.
That's it.
You still gonna act like that, Mike, over a nightlight? Like it wasn't about the nightlight.
Oh, that's it too.
It wasn't about the
That's
nightlight.
it too. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, ladies. So you guys hear that? We have to let them
Keep
be
the
vulnerable.
nightlight private. Don't when he give
Don't
you
be
the
telling them
nightlight.
about the nightlight.
Yeah.
Okay, another question. Why are double standards still such a big issue?
In what realm? Like
That I really didn't know how to take that, but I figured I would just put it out there and then let the conversation
I can think
flow.
of a couple things. Just like I feel like sometimes there's a double standard for women that, we still, not me, but we have to like still like be a homemaker and. And I love my husband. I just pay a lot. But we have to be a homemaker and still work. And it's just like a man. And Nick, I know you cook a lot. Me and Michael, we got a good thing going. We both ain't about to do too much of nothing, but we gonna pay for everything. It is what it is. We was talking about that with the McKees. I was like, Michael don't really do no fixing, but Michael gonna pay. And it may be the situation where a man just has to go to work and then he doesn't have to do anything in the household, or the infamous body count conversation where it's okay for a man to have a gazillion partners or past partners, and then when you have that conversation with a woman, it's a whole nother situation. So double standards are very much alive and well.
Okay, so transitioning to balance. Okay, so this was another topic. And this I think is for more so for the women, but the guys can tap in on this too. So, are women asking for things that they don't bring to the table?
Did
That's
you
a
switch?
good one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I switched.
I was like, did you switch? Okay, so
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, okay, so go ahead.
So,
What's the question again?
are women asking for things that they don't bring to the table?
Uh-huh.
So me and Ashley was having this conversation. We was talking about how sometimes men want somebody that's in shape and they're not in shape, and how women want somebody that's financially set and they're not financially set, and like basically how single people have expectations and they want their counterpart to have these things that they don't possess.
Now, I have separate conversations with different groups of people. Some conversations for me are just for women. So it's just like your sister. Like, you might hold her accountable in private, but you're never going to put her on blast in public. And the same thing like with your spouse. It's just like certain things that we talk about as Black people, it's just for Black people. In my opinion, I'll still give my honest opinion, but I'm not going to talk about it too much. In my opinion, everybody deserves what they want in a relationship. So if you are broke and you want a man who is financially sound and willing to take care of you, you deserve what you want in that relationship. If you are a man and you want a woman that is in shape or younger and maybe you aren't in shape, you deserve that. Now, the probability of you getting certain things, that's a whole nother conversation. Because I truly believe you deserve whatever you want. But, if you want a higher probability of attracting a certain type of person, then that's where the real conversation starts.
So do you think people should be equally yoked, and not just in religion, but like matching what they desire?
I do think that people should be equally yoked, especially with me raising two like young women and my stepson, and just even watching like my girls date, and it's just like I'm trying to explain to them like it's going to be a little harder for you to date a certain type of guy because of your background. When you are trying to date somebody, and I'm not, because I'm from the neighborhood, like I'm an around the way girl, but when you're trying to date a guy who doesn't have like, just don't have like the support of a parent or family that you have, and when your $4,000 insurance need to be paid, you can call on mama, or you need something, you can call your mama. It may cause like some friction there because you making them realize something, that why my mama don't do this for me. And I see it with Destiny and Faith, like the comments that guys make to them, like, well, you only got this because of your mama, or you not broke because your mama got money. And it's just like, yeah, these my kids, like, and they girls. So it's just like, to me, I've been encouraging them, like, I've been telling Destiny, get you somebody who is gonna respect you, but also understand like it's not gonna be foreign to them to see your parents taking care of you the right way. And the same thing with Faith. Like, go meet you one of them little boys at that college that's trying to be somebody where y'all can relate to one another.
What are y'all thinking? It's a safe space, Michael.
It's not very safe today.
Well, you can speak on it.
What's the question?
It was, are women asking for things they don't bring to the table?
I think people do that. Men and women do that. People do that. I don't think people do that. Both men and women do that. You don't deserve, my opinion. No one deserves anything. You work for whatever it is, and you make it so. Because if you could make it so, you'd be with that. I think a lot of people are in delusion about where they rank at as far as what's available, and then the options of, and they think that they're going to get a certain type of person when you are exactly who you got with. Like, just because they might not look the same, but y'all are the same. That's why y'all together.
Okay, I receive that.
Like, because if you could shake her, you would leave. If you could leave him, you'd leave him.
Especially after a certain age.
You
when
get
you're
to talking
young.
that shit about what you in your head about what you could really do and who you can go and get and who you with who you're supposed to be with until you're not supposed to be with them.
She asked the second question, do you think that people should be equally yoked when they get in a relationship? And she said not just with religion, but just as a whole.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, Michael, this one for you. How do you handle differences in how you were raised?
How do I handle it? I think I handle it pretty well now. You know, it was a difference because I did see, like I said, I grew up in a 2-parent home. My father's a pastor. My mother's the first lady of church. I never seen my parents argue. They don't drink. You know what I mean? So it was different to when me and Future got married, to where she was kind of boisterous. And I'm just like, I never heard my mama talk to my daddy like that. Like, why is she doing all this extra talking? This wasn't in the. So it was something like, you know, you have to know. I think you have to know your spouse. Every relationship is not going to be the same. You know what I mean? I think it's certain. It's certain guidelines or certain rules that you kind of go by, but nothing's going to be the same, and you have to do what's going to work for your relationship. You know what you can handle in your relationship.
Okay, Nick, this for you. What changed in your relationship that you wish didn't?
I wish didn't change. I wish I stayed with the railroad. My job, my occupation. I wish I didn't. I wish I'd waited on that furlough and went back. Does it sound like on the surface like that, or you want something deeper?
More so like in the actual relationship. But if
He
you
like that was a part of the relationship.
anything y'all can think
You
of.
know, I love that Future is growing in her business and she's doing so well. Doing what she's doing, but I be missing my wife. You know what I mean? I miss my wife being at
Michael,
home.
we ain't never spent a whole bunch of time.
That's not true.
When me and Michael was dating, y'all, Michael.
Well, y'all work together, so I imagine y'all saw each other a lot then.
I'm talking
no?
about when we started living together. We spent time together.
You feel like we spend more time together?
Yeah, I think we have. You don't think we have way more time together then than we do now?
I don't remember a time when we've ever really spent time together for real. Like we spend time together, like we go on dates, but we not no layup couple. Like we literally plan things like that.
We have more layup days.
You left after we got married.
No,
remember?
I'm saying
you was gone for months. Like we not that couple.
I'm saying we have more layup days where it was just like, hey, we staying home today.
Yeah, I was different when I was because I wasn't responsible. You right. You right because I wasn't responsible.
You making these people look like I'm talking crazy.
That's okay, Michael.
No, but I'm thinking about when I was a individual agent. You right. I wasn't responsible for anybody else, so it was easier for me to be like, okay, I'm just not gonna do this today, or I'll handle my clients from the room, from the bed.
Y'all want to wrap? Y'all want to put a wrap up statement on y'all? Y'all almost had time.
Yeah, we still. It's one question that we can wrap up with. What's something that turns you on about your mate that people wouldn't expect, or some? It could be a characteristic. It could be something they do.
I was really gonna say, like, I really appreciate the fact that Michael. Let me tell y'all something. I'm the only person in this relationship that's allowed to gain weight and for my weight to fluctuate. And I told Michael that, like, I appreciate the fact that Michael stays in shape. Like, Michael keeps himself together. That, like, I do appreciate that a lot.
You want to say anything, babe?
Something that I like about you that people wouldn't think I like.
Mm-hmm. Or that even maybe that I wouldn't even know or expect. I'll go first.
Yeah.
Something that turns me on about Nick that people wouldn't expect. It's just his level of care. Like, Nick really, like, nurtures me, like, caters to me, like, and it'd be the little things, like the little simple things that mean so much to me, like if I'm tired or something, if he rubbing my feet, or just the little stuff to me that really makes a big difference, or just him trying to make my life easier, like anything.
You men don't all speak at once. before we wrap.
I look like we ran out of time.
No, we got
boy.
time.
That's out. We out the
Go
mud.
ahead.
That's out the
What do
mud.
Something that turns you on about me that people may not expect.
like y'all like Future's a beautiful woman, businesswoman, but I like when she get behind that stove and cook
Man,
that
listen.
hot meat.
Man, listen. I told her about that. I told her about that, and
love
she
it.
had to experience it. Look,
That
the only
turns
time I
me
got.
right
I'm-
on.
I told her when I pull up in the driveway, I could smell it, and she
Oh,
thought I was
yeah.
lying
Yeah, you walk in
until
the
she
house.
pulled up when I was already cooking.
Yeah.
And she was like, "That's what it smelled like." I'm like, "That's why I do that. Don't nothing
Yeah.
beat that. I don't
It's a
care what
good
it is."
feeling.
She was like, "I ain't make it right. I ain't do this right, man. It's something about it. I don't care. I'm eating my plate.
Yeah.
I
Don't throw
it's
it
just
away.
something
I don't
about
want
it.
Future to
I'm
throw
not
away nothing.
not a piece going on. Oh, man, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That is
what's up.
special.
And even if it's them dishes, because I be ranking her dishes, so I'll be like, "Yo, that done made it into your top 5. That one done work." So if she knows she can go any of them dishes, it don't gotta be. It could be the same thing.
Future ain't cook a bad meal for me
That's what I
yet.
like. That's what I'm saying.
Aw.
I can cook pretty good. It's just where is the time?
All right, y'all. So we are wrapping now. There's still so many more questions that people have, so we might have to run this back. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
And follow at sold_sisters. And follow me at iCalledLP. Where can they find you guys?
Impose _POSE on all platforms.
I don't know all that. Look, I don't know.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
I see you different now, yeah. Shapes everything. Same road, brand new view, yeah. Shapes everything. When I